Hi guys, happy day, what are we on, day 11? How amazing is that? This program is just flying by. So this is just going to be a quick little video with some suggestions and ideas for you. Hopefully you guys are using your notebooks, your journals, to write down your assignments, even just to write down, ideas that pop up as you watch the videos. So if you ever need to pause them and write down some ideas, pause and write down, okay? So why I pick these assignments, well, one, I got the idea from Laura Godwin. She's Superstar Director, so she picked most of them. I've tweaked a couple, but pretty much across the board, all the successful people in this company are doing the same things. So things like getting out basket parties, making your list of 100, finding a why that really pushes you is something that every single successful consultant does, okay? So use this journal for everyday things. If you have ideas that pop up, if just kind of like keep track of your journey, right? All of these ideas are really good for our slower months, our J months. And if you're ever needing to earn extra money for something, maybe your why changes. Maybe there's an incentive trip coming up, which there is one coming soon. So these are really good tactics to keep your sales going, okay? If you are like me, I am not the type of person to walk up to a total stranger and offer them Scentsy. Like, that gives me anxiety, and I just don't, more than anything, I just don't want to be that person. Like, that's kind of like soliciting, I live in Las Vegas and we are literally surrounded by solicitors, and it's annoying, right? And it just makes you like tense up and, oh, don't talk to me. And I don't ever want to make anybody feel that way. So some ideas to get your name and your business out there to strangers without necessarily creeping up on them. One, brand yourself. Brand yourself. Wear a t-shirt. Wear the Scentsy hat. I have a Scentsy backpack that, because I have so much stuff, I carry all my notebooks with this program and stuff for you guys, and my catalogs and my join brochures. So I carry my Scentsy backpack, and then on my Scentsy backpack I have, I don't know if you guys can see, there's my little buddy clip. She's retired, but now I have this one actually. I have Stella on my backpack, and I get a ton of compliments when I walk by. People are like, oh my god, what's that smell? Oh, it's Scentsy. Have you ever heard of Scentsy? I don't know. I found that most people know what Scentsy is, or as soon as you say wax and warmers, they're like, oh. And then that's when you can say, yeah, do you want a catalog? Do you want a sample? I get a lot of comments on this, and it's no work on my part other than clipping this to my backpack. So you can brand yourself, brand your car, right? Get the decal on the back of your car. It can't hurt. I've had people pull up to me and say, oh my gosh, do you sell Scentsy? Do you have a catalog? So with that being said, always have catalogs in your car. I suggest also always having light bulbs in your car, because I can't tell you how many times I've been doing deliveries, or I've just had somebody pull up to me and say, oh, I need a light bulb. Hey, here's one on, I just give it to them. Like, here's one on me. Here's a catalog. I would love to be your consultant. And I keep drawing drawing slips in my backpack also to get their information, so that they don't just walk away with a light bulb and I never hear from them again. So brand your car. You can get the magnets if you maybe share a car with your spouse and he doesn't necessarily want it, but if that's the case, we need to talk, okay? But you can do the magnet decals if you need to switch back and forth between cars. Have a scent circle in your car. Have a car bar in your car. Have a room spray in your car. Have your car smell good all the time. I have a friend of mine who's a quadriplegic, and I take her to school and to therapy, and sometimes just depending on schedules, her dad has to drive my car and I have to, get into their van. And every time oh my God, Lauren, your car smells so good. And they love their Scentsy. But that kind of planted the seed with them, like, okay, maybe let's try out the car stuff. You know, when you go through drive-thrus, when you go through the bank teller, food drive-thrus, your car is going to smell amazing, right? So make sure your car smells good. Another, let's see, looking at my notes here. Mail samples. I do a sample of the month club, and I typically do the scent of the month. Sometimes I'll do washer whiffs. If it's hotter, I'll do the scent of the month with the scratch and sniff stickers, and then maybe a washer whiffs or a skin sample. So maybe do a sample club. Reach out to people who are on your friends list or who you are acquainted with who haven't tried Scentsy, and ask if you can send them a sample. Carry samples with you all the time, okay? I have a little Tupperware that's in my backpack of washer whiffs. I leave them in bathrooms. I leave them in doctor's offices. I leave them with my check when I pay my bill at restaurants. When I keep them in my wallet. When I open my wallet up at the store, sometimes I'll get compliments from the checker, and oh my gosh, your wallet smells good. Oh yeah, here's a sample. You just never know, right? So always have samples on you. Use your products. Use your products, okay? I get so many compliments. This is my favorite scent, number 34. I get so many compliments when I put this on, either the hand cream or the fragrance rollers. I get a lot of comments on the fragrance rollers. So if I'm going somewhere, you know, if I'm just about to get out of the car, I'll, you know, fragrance roll a little bit, and I always get compliments. I'm like, oh, you smell good. Oh, it's Scentsy. What? It's Scentsy? Oh yeah, we have a skin line. Number 34 is my favorite. Do you want a sample? So use your products. Use the laundry stuff. Perfect example, yesterday, I was with one of our teammates, Jasmine, and I'm like, oh my God, you smell so good. Did you use washer whiffs? And she had washed her sports bra in the Scentsy Clean Washer Whiffs, and I could totally smell it. So wash your clothes in those products. And if you're going to wash your clothes in washer whiffs, have samples with you of what you washed your clothes in. People are going to love that. Another option to kind of get your name out there is to do like a monthly drawing. You could do it with your already built clientele and send them a sample of something they haven't tried yet. Or you can do a drawing of new customers. So the contacts that you've made throughout the month with handing out samples and your drawing slips, do a drawing that way, and just kind of build up that excitement. And last but not least, just share. And when I say share, I don't mean blow up your Facebook, right? Don't be all salesy on your Facebook. Don't chase people down in Target and stuff like that, right? Just, for example, the other day I just did a post of, I had tried lemon sorbet, and all I said was, my house smells so good and so clean, even though it's not clean, but it still smells clean. I sold like 15 bars. Okay, so just sharing what you're excited about. Don't overflow your personal wall with Scentsy, but if you are going to share about Scentsy on your personal wall, share more about what your paycheck did for you. Share about, something exciting that happened, or how you're excited to go to reunion, or how you can't wait for the next incentive trip to start. Things like that. Share things that are going to pique people's interest, but not be super salesy, because people don't come to Facebook to buy stuff. And if you blow up your personal wall with sales stuff, they're going to unfriend you. They're going to unfollow you, and it's totally going to turn them off. So as far as sharing on your personal wall, make it more of a personal thing, right? Maybe how your warmers are in your house and you're super excited, or your new diffuser. With that being said, last tip, and then I'm for real done. As far as sharing on Facebook, make a VIP group and do all your product sharing there. And one thing though, before you add people, ask them if you can add them. We get added to Facebook groups every single day for other direct sales, and it's so annoying, right? Someone you haven't even talked to for 10 years adds you to their group and wants you to buy stuff. And that's just kind of like, what? Like, we haven't talked in forever. So when you make your VIP group, which I highly, highly suggest, because then people are going there to see what you're posting, to see about Scentsy. Just reach out to each person individually. It'll take some time, but it shows respect and people will appreciate that. And just say, hey, I'm making a VIP group for my Scentsy business. Can I add you to it? It's going to be where I'm going to post new releases. I'm going to be mailing samples. You're going to get catalogs first. You'll get sneak peeks of new stuff that's not even out yet. So make it really exciting. And even if it's just 10 or 15 people, those 10 or 15 people are gold. Okay? So that's it, guys. Yeah. Have a good day. Go forth and sling that wax. Bye, guys.